This generation, Nintendo decided to give publishers an option to use a key card which doesn't contain the game, but instead downloads the game and you have to have the card inserted to play it. Now of course this means that it's basically a digital game at that point, but the only advantage is since it's a physical card required to play it, you can give it to somebody, let them borrow it, or resell it. Well, Nintendo sent out a survey to get feedback on how people are feeling about this new system, and it doesn't seem like it went that well. So Nintendo sent out a survey to some Switch 2 users to get their opinion on purchasing games and how they feel about the new keycard system. They were asking questions like if players prefer to purchase digital or physical games and why, and how often they resold games if they purchase physical games, and of course how they felt about the keycard system and if they would buy those games. Now, people are assuming that the survey didn't go well for Nintendo because they quickly pulled it down, so that could mean that they got a lot of feedback and it was negative, which I imagine is probably what happened. Now, the only thing that I'm really confused about with this whole thing is why people are mad about this now, when Sony and Microsoft have basically been doing the same thing for over 10 years at this point. And yes, I get that the discs still have something on them, but most of the time it's not a full game and it at least requires a day one patch to be playable in most cases. Also, the game runs off the SSDs or the hard drives back in last gen consoles, so after it's installed you're just inserting the disc as a digital key, which is basically the same thing that Nintendo is doing now. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not defending this at all and saying that it doesn't suck. What I'm saying is physical games across the board on all the consoles suck. Like, this isn't uniquely a Nintendo thing, this is a console manufacturers trying to get away from physical games thing and making the experience worse.